Hey everyone, our fantasy season is winding down. Got one more day left in our fantasy playoffs. So it means our draft lottery will be coming up. And as I've done before, just want to give a quick explanation of how the lottery balls will be calculated for our draft lottery. Um, the details of all this are on Google's Word doc and a Google Excel sheet or a Google Sheets doc that the links can be found in the league chat. So if you want, you can go see them there. But basically, this is the Google Doc over here, and it explains basically the basics of how the initial balls are determined. It's for the 8 teams that didn't make the playoffs, and it originally gives everyone a set assignable amount of balls. So the last place team, the 16th place team, will get 50 lottery balls, and then it will go down as the teams get better. So 15th place will get 40 lottery balls, 14th place will get 30, 13th place will get 20, 12th place will get 15, 11th place will get 10, 10th place will get 5, and the 9th place team will start off with 1 lottery ball. However, what we do in our league to prevent flat out tanking and just trying to purposely lose is that we actually award additional balls to teams for every win and every tie that they get. So 2 extra balls are awarded to every team for every win that they get, and 1 additional ball is awarded for every tie you get. Losses aren't rewarded at all, so there's no additional lottery balls that are awarded for losses. And then what I do is I take the final records of the teams that are 9 through 16 and I transfer them over into Google Sheets stock. So as you can see, Sunshine was number 9, Only Friends number 10, Spaceman Spiff was 11, Energy Juice 12, Logical Dynasty 13, Pretenders 14, Sweet Home One Bayama 15, Poncho's Toasty Boys is number 16. I transfer their records and I just move them over. So I copied them over here. Sunshine, as you can see, Sunshine over here, 7, 9, and 2. Only Franz, 7, 11, and 0. Spaceman Spiff, 6, 10, and 2. Energy Juice, 6, 11, and 1. Logical Dynasty, 6, 11, and 1. Pretenders, 6, 12, and 0. Sweet Home One Bayama, 6, 12, and 0. And Poncho's Toasty Boys, 2, 16, and 0. I'm going to move over here. And what we do now is we take each number of wins and we times that by 2. And each number of ties, we times that by 1. So we actually just move the records over here. 7, 9, and 2. We put 7 wins, 9 losses, 2 ties. 7 wins, 7 wins, 11 losses, no ties. All the way to last one, 2 wins, 16 losses, no ties. Basically, this information gets inputted in, and as you can see, there's the initial lottery balls that every team started with. What we do with that is we then get a calculation of a total number of lottery balls. So here's the initial balls that everyone started with over here. And then these are additional balls won. So Sunshine won 7 times, so they get additional 14. Only Franz won 7 times, they get an additional 14. Spaceman Spiff, Energy Juice, Logical Dynasty, Pretenders, and Sweet Home One Bayama all had 6 wins, so they get an additional 12 for their wins. Poncho's Toasty Boys got 2 wins, so they get an additional 4. In addition, for the ties, Sunshine had 2 ties, so they get additional 2 balls. Spaceman had 2 ties, they get 2 balls. Energy Juice and Logical Dynasty had 1 tie, so they get 1 balls. Then what we do is we take the initial ball. So for Sunshine, 1 initial ball. They got 14 additional for their wins, 2 additional for their ties. It gives them a total of 17 balls. Similarly, Franz was 5 initial balls, 14 for the wins, none for their ties, so that's a total of 19 balls. Spaceman Spiff, 10 initial balls, 12 for their wins, 2 for their ties, 24 total balls. Energy Juice, 15 initial, 12 for the wins, 1 for the tie, 28 balls. Logical Dynasty, 20 for the initial, 12 for the wins, 1 for the tie. It's 33 total. Pretenders is 30 initial balls, 12 for the win, none for the tie, 42 total balls. Sweet Home Run Bayama, 40 initial balls, 12 for the wins, none for the ties, 52 total balls. And last but not least, Poncho's Toasty Team, 50 initial balls, only 4 for the wins, none for the ties, so 54 total balls. And actually, if you look at this column, you can actually see this gives you a percentage of the total number of balls that each team will have for the draft lottery. So the worst team will still have the best odds of winning the lottery, but as you can see, even the best team still has a 6, 7, 9, 10, 12% chance of winning the lottery. Trying to make it as similar as I can to the real NBA. Usually the top or the bottom 4 teams in the NBA have about half the balls, but there are 14 teams there. So right here, just trying to do it as best as I can. This will be used for the top 3 picks, as we've always done, and I will make a separate video for that. Thanks, guys.